Hello everyone, welcome to another video here on the channel. This is a space where we talk all about orchid cultivation, from the little seedling to replanting, rooting, blooming, everything you need to know to learn how to grow these orchids. So if you don't know our channel and stumbled upon it by chance, I invite you to join us. Click on subscribe and come be a part of our channel. It also costs absolutely nothing. Just look on the screen where it says subscribe and click on it, and you'll already be a part of it. And in our video today, I'm going to teach you how you can use sweet potato, which is this one right here, on your orchids. Exactly, guys. This right here is a very powerful ingredient that will boost your orchids and leave them with many new shoots and also a lot of rooting. And when your orchid has new roots, it will produce shoots and also blooms. So stay until the end. I'll teach you the exact step-by-step process so you don't make any mistakes at home. Without further ado, let's start our video today. This right here is one of the results you can get with sweet potato on your orchids. Strong shoots. Look at the size of the shoot. It's almost surpassing the previous pseudobulb right here on the side. It has a very beautiful quality in its color, which is this light green right there. Very beautiful, without spots. And look at this rooting, guys. For those of you who want to learn how to grow orchids, focus first on the roots because the roots are the mouth of your orchids, through which it absorbs nutrients and will produce wonderful shoots and blooms. So the secret to having beautiful orchids is to start with the roots. This right here is another result of a shoot for you to see. It has many roots, beautiful new roots, and 2 shoots came out for you to see the power that sweet potato can provoke and cause in our orchids. So for those of you who want to have orchids like this, with beautiful, strong, and large shoots that will soon produce many flower spikes, today I'm going to teach you how to use sweet potato to get this beautiful result. I was just showing you some results before we start our video. So let's go. Before starting the video, I always like to explain to you what properties the sweet potato has so you can understand why it works. The sweet potato, guys, is rich in iron, potassium, calcium, thiamine, allicin, vitamin B1, vitamin B12, and other nutrients, okay? These will boost and help our orchids. You can use it on your orchids and also on any other plant species you have at home. So if you are watching us and don't have orchids, but have other plants, stay until the end, because you will also be able to use it on your other plants and even on your fruit trees, not just on orchids. Anything that is a plant that is planted in the soil, you can use sweet potato to strengthen it. Before starting the video, I'm going to teach you how you can strengthen orchids that look like this right here. See how it's above the substrate? The substrate is already old, and it also has a rotting pseudobulb here. So take this tip to do on your orchid without removing it from the pot, okay? First step, you can remove these dry little leaves here, guys, because fungi and bacteria accumulate underneath these little leaves. So you can do it the way I'm doing it here, removing them, okay? Aphids, mealybugs, and other fungi and pests accumulate. So on our orchids, I always do this removal right here on my orchids. It's very important that you do this removal, okay? Look, this will greatly help your orchid not to catch fungi and also not to catch any bacteria. Done, I've already removed it there. It has a rotten pseudobulb here. Let me see if I can remove it. Look, I removed it. Rotten, rotten, rotten. It's of no use anymore. So what happens here? I can come, look, right here with my finger and remove a little bit of this substrate just like this, taking off about 2 or 3 fingers of the substrate from the top, guys. Look, I'm removing it here. Why can you do this? This substrate here is a substrate that is already old, right? On the top part. However, if you don't want to remove your plant from the pot, this is a procedure that won't harm your plant as much. It won't feel this replanting, okay? It's as if it were a replanting. Look, I've already done the removal here, okay? Now I'm just going to hold its roots, put them inside. Here, look, I've already removed a little bit of the substrate. So here, what are we going to do now? You just need to fill around it with the substrate you can use at home. If you want to write down the substrate I use, I'll tell you right now. So grab a pen and paper to write it down while I do the replanting. The substrate I use is carbonized rice husks, coconut chips, construction crushed stone, perlite, and pine bark. These are the substrates I use on my orchids, and that give me the excellent results you see in the videos, okay? So you can use these same substrates on your orchids. You can find them in flower shops without any problem, okay? Look, I'm going to cover it here. And for those of you who want to become a professional in orchid cultivation, just click on the link in the description of this video, where you'll find the complete orchid cultivation manual. Click on the link here in the description and download your complete manual now to learn everything about orchids. Here our replanting is ready, guys, without you removing your orchid from the pot. So, now we are going to move on to the application and use of sweet potato on orchids. Let's go. Here you will need the sweet potato, a knife, and 2 liters of water. For every 2 liters of water, you will take a piece of this potato and cut it into thin strips, okay? You will cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can take a piece this size, look, just like it's being shown here, and use the whole thing. This will be about, look, 4 fingers, guys, okay? No problem. How do you measure 50 grain, Antonio? It can be 50 grain of sweet potato for 2 liters of water. You will put it in here. And now you are going to blend this water in your blender. When you blend it very well, okay? We are going to do the application. But before doing the application, I would like to ask a favor of all of you watching us here. Please leave a comment on this video telling us your state and the city you are watching from. Many people interact in our videos commenting from São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Amapá, Bahia, Mato Grosso do Sul, Rondônia, and also from other countries like China, Japan, Korea, the United States, India, Portugal, and Spain. I am very happy that you comment on the videos so we can interact. I reply to everyone when I can. When there aren't too many comments, I try to reply to everyone. So interact by commenting here. After you blend it in your blender and strain it, it will have this color right here. Look, kind of whitish, kind of yellow. Look, this color right here, guys, this is now ready to be used on the orchids. So now let's go. You can do this application weekly on your orchids, on your plants, fruit trees, and others, okay? So now let's go. Very simple, easy, and practical. You just come here, look, first method, the standard method. You will come here, look, to the substrate, okay? Look, of your orchid, look, done. You did this watering, okay? It drained underneath there. You watered from the top, it drained underneath here. It's already great. You can do this application on any other species, okay? Look, this other one here. Look, even with strong shoots, I'm gonna do the application for you to see. Look, it's with the water. Look, the potato water. Done. Look, it drained here. It's already great. You don't need to soak your orchid. This one here is a denfall that was replanted. We have a video here on the channel teaching how this replanting was done. Look, watered from the top, it went down to the bottom, done. You don't need to soak your orchid, okay? And many people ask me how to do this application on orchids that are planted like this on wood, okay? Very simple, very easy. You will take this water. That's why I said you have to strain it very well to make it very fine. After you strain it, you can put it in your spray bottle and come here. Look, and spray it all over the wood of your orchid. You can spray it here, look, through the roots. You can soak it here. Why? Because water can't accumulate here. So it will be really great here for you to be able to water this orchid of yours. Or you can take a large container with a wide mouth, fill it with the water, add a little more clean water. Take your orchid that is on the little log here, remove it, dip it inside, take it out, and put it back there. This right here is the second method, okay? So the first standard method is applying it to the substrate, just like I showed here. And the second method, you can put it in your spray bottle and apply it to your orchids. Very simple, very easy. You can do it at home. It costs absolutely nothing, because if you go to the flower shop and buy a fertilizer to get these results here on your orchid, you will spend around $50 or $80. And if you go to the supermarket and buy just a little piece of potato like this and apply it once a week, you will get these results on your orchids in a simple, easy, practical way without any complications. You learn all of this here on our channel without any complications. That's why you should share this video with someone who likes plants. And this was our video today, simple and easy. I'm going to do one more application for you to see here. Look, planted the orchid, blended it just as explained. Done. Our use of sweet potato water on the orchids is complete. If you like the video, please leave your like. Leave a comment with the state you are watching us from. And without any fluff, our videos are always like this. Simple, easy, practical, and very fast. May God greatly bless your life, the lives of everyone in your family, and may you be increasingly blessed every day with the power of God. This right here is a Cattleya orchid, which is already starting to bloom right there. Look, when its bloom opens, I will show it to you here on our channel. God bless you, a big hug, and thank you very much to everyone who is part of our channel here. If this sweet potato technique transforms the health of your orchids and brings new colors to your garden, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel. We are revealing the cultivation secrets that many try to hide. Grow the future with us. The next botanical treasure will be open soon.